Hey, yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Lano XL, Mr. 18 Pockets.
And yes, it's your boy, Mr. McGee, a.k.a. Boopy, a.k.a. Born Rich, and Lano.
I told him to get that Dolph round. I'm going to get that Dolph down.
What's going on with you, though, bro?
Man, I feel like a guy that just woke up and put on some clothes, some jeans that's in the drawer, and I reach in the pocket and I got $100 bill.
There you go. That's gonna be a good day.
Man, it's gonna be an excellent day.
A good day.
It's gonna be an excellent day. That's how I feel.
I love it. Like, no, today, man, we got a beautiful guest, man. We got a entrepreneur.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? We got a man. Several different income streams.
You better do it.
Yeah, man.
And we ain't talking about back in the day either, though.
Nah, this right now, man. Yeah, I mean, we got a good brother doing a lot of great things for the community, man. A lot of good services to offer for the community, for the city. Been putting on for the city, for year after year. Since the early 2000s, man.
Y'all know who the hell we talking about.
Yes, sir, man. We got
probably still owing money, but we ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, man. So, man, go on tell the people who you is, man. Tell them who we got in the building today, man.
All right, it's your boy, Mr. Ishtar, a.k.a. Chainsaw, and I'm the founder and CEO of Ishtar Apparel, but I call it Ishtar Worldwide, and I'm also co-founder Chop It Up Barbershop with me and my brother. We've been cutting hair for almost 10 years. So, just servicing the community however we can do. Yeah. That's what it is, man.
That's what we need,
and I'm going to toot your horn a little bit, and a part of one of the fastest growing podcasts that I like, you know what I'm saying, the show podcast that you got to sit down with your Sundays, right?
Yeah, sit down Sundays, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Very, very great conversation.
Yeah.
These are topics that, like I said, we started a podcast and we did not think that we was going to do topics. We did topics because the engagement, right?
Yeah, right.
And people think how you think, right? So just watching that and being excited for the media that's going on in Nashville, homie, we're going to most definitely give you flowers for that.
Appreciate it.
Man, that boy giving good game, man.
Man, he sure hell is.
Dropping them gems. It's up to you to pick them up. You feel me?
I'm watching. That man said a woman put, what you say about the kids? The woman put the kids, the man come first before the kids.
Yeah, and that's how it was in our days. You never try to get put before your granddad. When we look at a lot of marriages that last, it's because the granddad was put first. The father was put first. Yeah. So don't take it out of context. I'm not trying to come before your son or my son, but a lot of families are blended now. Yeah. So if I'm gonna marry you, I wouldn't want my daughter to marry no man that don't put her first. So you shouldn't want no man be putting second to you. No,
most definitely.
Look, in a healthy household, if I put the wife first and the wife put me first, the kids automatic taken care of. So don't take it out of context. Yeah. But I'm just saying, if you want a man to fully commit to you, he got to be known that he's first in your book.
Most definitely.
He's gonna be first.
Because I felt like that. Listen, first off, when I seen it come down your timeline. Then I don't know if you know this, but I seen it come down somebody else's timeline. It was you, but the other person was like, he was listening to you, and he was up to like 90,000 views. I know. I was like, and I should have saved it and kept it because I was thinking like, damn, he's viral. He done went viral with this conversation. But I felt it though. Honestly, I felt it. I have dated women that have kids, have a son, right? And both times I seen one where she put her son before me, right? And I'm not saying like, I understood what you were saying.
Right.
And then I also had a woman who agreed with what you said, right?
Right.
So it was two different conversations at the time that I did get to have because I got to go back and think, like, you know what, man, he right. Minus the bullshit granddaddy did, right? Because they always will try to say, well, he did this, he did that. No. We talking about putting first. You know what I'm saying? Because my mother was that type of mother that put my stepfather first. But the whole house was
structured.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we all worked up under the system that they created. And it was a lovely bond system.
Come on now.
That's it, man. Yeah. We gotta bring that back, man. Yeah, I mean, because us as a community, we starting to stray away from that. You know what I mean? You hearing people say stuff like, don't no man come before my kids. Yeah. And it's like that mentality is cool, but like the brother said, man, if we put the mother and the father first, then it's only natural that the kids is gonna get the benefits of that, man. It's the natural order of it, man. And I like that. I like that. But Chainsaw, I wanna go back to the beginning, man. Was you born and raised Nashville, or
born and raised out East Nashville? Never had another address on another part of town. None of that.
Go
born and
east
raised
side.
out east. Make sure you put the out in front
out
of
east.
it.
Always I tell people that. I'm from East Nashville.
From elementary school all the way to high school.
Elementary
out
school
east.
all the way to high school. Out east.
Never
lived nowhere else.
I love it,
Yes,
man.
sir.
So childhood, what was childhood looking like? Two parent household?
Nah, I wasn't a 2-parent household, but my daddy was always around the corner. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But pull up, motorcycles, go-cars, you know, had bikes with the pigs. My daddy bought all that. You know, stole my first bike out east, you know.
So you had a good childhood.
Yeah, I had a regular, normal childhood.
To be with your father, to know your father.
I'm going over my dad's house every other weekend.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on Christmas, my dad was on child support, never complained, but still on Christmas, motorcycles, go-cars. Me and my brother, we riding dirt bikes up the streets. We the kids in the neighborhoods that, you come down our house, we got the trampolines, basketball goals. So, man, I had an even life. I ain't gonna sit right here and complain, you know what I mean? I went through normal stuff. Mama lights might have got cut off sometime. I wasn't starving, but, you know, I went through normal stuff in the black community, but, you know, at the end of the day, I had a good life. Me and my brother, like a year and some months apart. We could share clothes. He get 5 outfits, I get 5. We got 10 for school.
Most definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, that's the shit I like to talk about right there. Because this shit that we did.
Yeah.
This is the behind the clothes. People don't want to talk about shit like that. Most definitely.
Yeah, I said, man,
I'm
testimony.
switching all that.
That's a testimony. You said you and your brother a few months apart in age.
16 months.
16 months in
so
age.
my dad got right back on him right after.
Yeah, So what you saying? You and your brother like best friends growing up?
All businesses we ever did together. Everything together, man.
That's for sure.
That's how my daddy taught us, though. He bought one motorcycle that was me and his.
Yeah. So y'all had to learn how to.
So you learn how to share,
and
from
negotiate.
Since the beginning.
Yeah. So you saying every business you do, you include your brother. Now, what do you say to the people who say, man, you know you can't mix family with business, and what do you say to them people who say that?
This is what I say. I can almost tell when a man had his father in his life, because if you did, it wouldn't be hard for you to do that with your brother, especially if y'all got the same daddy and mama. You know what I mean? If not, maybe you had to learn a different system. But the system up under my daddy, that would have never fly. You know
because like you said, this motorcycle for both of y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna have to start. So y'all start learning how to share at an early age.
Out the womb.
And then now when the business comes.
Yeah, we the same waist size, same. I'm a little bit taller than him because of just, just getting older. But we always been neck and neck, with each other, everything. I learned the system of sharing early. Brotherhood, really, that was the most important thing, you know what I'm saying?
I love that. What high school you go to?
I went to Stratford, man. I went to Stratford, got put out of Stratford, went to Jed Beck's Alternative, left Jed Beck's Alternative, and Kona Dope was my last stop to try to get my GED.
Get the GED,
And you know what I'm saying? My mama would drop me off and my brother be around the corner come pick me up. So one day, my mama was still trying to get me sauce and biscuits, sunrisers. And one day I just look in the eyes. I said, Mom, I ain't finna graduate.
Yeah.
She looked at me. She said, I said, I got my brother waiting around the corner. He finna come get me as soon as you drop me out. Because I see her still trying hard.
Yeah, she trying hard, That's what our mothers was doing.
And she looked at me and she said, them bills due every 30 days. And I
understand,
I understood that.
I love that.
But she wouldn't advocate for nothing not doing. Don't get me wrong. My mama, you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't advocate for nothing not doing. She just understood it wasn't nothing she can really do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something about your parents. They want to make sure before they leave that you can stand on your own.
Yeah, most definitely.
When your parents see, regardless of what you're doing, when they see you ain't a dummy in it, they can almost bag up off of you like, okay, I can tell he not finna go out here and shoot nobody, steal nobody's car, try to kill him. You know what I'm saying?
He just trying to make him some money. And I see he ain't making, I see the way he making money because I had to go through that with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Just look my mom in the eye because she asked that question, "Are you out here?" And I just looked and like, because I'm seeing the everyday getting up, making sure that I'm going to school. Yeah. And I ain't going to school no more. Yeah. And I can see that I'm like, dang, because I don't like lying to my mama, right? But I will. Yeah. But I will. I'm just saying because I'm coming out this house every day. I'm coming out this house every day. Yeah. And it's just to the point I had to tell them, nah, my mom in the streets. Yeah. And like your mom said, it's not advocating it. It's saying, okay, well, because my mom used to talk about work more than going to college. Yeah. So that's what you want to do? All right. I'm going to want this money every month. Yeah. Yeah. And there you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yeah.
And there you go. So while everybody else was in college, you know, your college age, you was out on the block.
Yeah, guess what, man? I never really had to hug the block because I was always smart. My dad used to tell me, one thing I know, the police gonna ride by the projects. So I see one police car, I'm already gone.
Okay.
I'm already gone for the day. But I always had a car whip. So me and my homies, we get a good 30, 45 minutes on the block. One police roll by, we hopping in the cars, we gone. We around the city, murking. Picking up extra money.
Yeah.
And see, I'm gonna tell you something you might not know. It's a book called The Creature of Jekyll Island. A lot of these, when the Federal Reserve was built, they went on the island and they all conspired to create the Federal Reserve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of these dope boys in each hood that really be on, they be acting like we grew up, be like, fuck that, I'm from North 6, fuck that, I'm from West East, I ain't fucking nobody.
Yeah.
Whole time, the Birdmans from their hood, they really serving every nigga.
Yeah, most definitely.
So once I seen that your money can be limited, only staying in your hood, that's when I came up with the quote, if you want to be bigger than your hood, you got to go outside your hood.
Yeah.
So I never stayed in one hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I tell people I'm East Wicked. Well, they be like, what that mean? I'm from all over East Nashville.
For
You
sure.
know what I'm saying? I done been in James Casey, shout out my circle boys. I done been on Lisha, shout out them Lisha boys. My brother from West Eastern, Chickamauga, McFerrin, all through there. And my mama address, original address was in Inglewood. So, you know, I was all through there.
Yeah.
Just murking. So I never really just sit in one hood and just be like I'm there. So yeah, my education.
See, I remember y'all from over through the Chickamauga way, cause my dad lived on Chickamauga.
Okay.
So I just remember y'all a little bit. You know, we gonna chop it up, but I remember when that you know, moving and grooving and getting your money though. So most definitely, I see what you're saying, cause I think like that. I be like, you know what? Let's get out of this area because it do be hot, right?
Yeah.
And let's move away and let's try to just make some more money because a lot of Birdmans, you might be beefing with this dude and this dude, but the Birdman serving all y'all.
Yeah.
He hear each story when y'all get in the car or in the house that handle the business. He hearing his story, but he still got to play a level field because I need all y'all money.
Or you might pull up to the spot and see your homie from the other part of town pulling up, and you be like, this is who he dealing with. You know the streets, and then you be like, so we all on one. You know what I mean? So you know that's how it go, man.
Nah, I like it. Did you ever have to do any jail time or anything like that in your life?
Out of my whole career, man, I done 20 months, and that was just in 2018. You know, me and my brother took a fall in 2018. I done 20 months out of the whole thing. But other than that, I never really done no time. As far as I went is the county. So when niggas, when people are talking about the penitentiary, I let them have it. But if you want to talk about being free, you got to come talk to me.
Ooh,
see, penitentiary rules don't exist to me because I ain't never been.
Because you ain't had to go.
Yeah, if I ever had to touch that land, I'm gonna respect the laws of whatever land.
Yeah.
But when they get to talking that penitentiary stuff, I let them have that. And then when they get done, I be like, homie, if you want to talk about being free, you gotta come talk to me. See, I live in a different world. I live in a free world.
Yeah.
So the only thing I had is 20 months, so I can't really complain because the highs and lows me and my brother didn't had.
Yeah.
You know, I can't never complain about nothing. And I like to tell people, and that's why I always give homage to Quantum Cash and Dub. I give homage to Nipsey Hussle and Black Sam, Birdman and Slim, and Southwest 10. And Big Meech.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Cause that's how me and my brother got down. Whatever business I start, I'm trying to. He coming in with 50% equity off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, I love that.
That's
that brother. That's that brotherly love right there.
That shit dope.
Yeah.
So when you when you name those names right there, those brothers that built an empire from crumbs, right? And you know that you and your brother also done build empire from crumbs. How does that transform over to y'all love for each other more? Because I know you getting money, and when y'all both getting money and stuff and being able to be free, right? Because, you know what I'm saying, got to grow up a different type of way. Just let the people know, like, just going in business with your brother and loving and trusting your brother, like, how much do that mean to you on every business that you want to do?
It got to be true and tried. It got to be tested. My brother first time going to the penitentiary was kind of like in 2007. He had a situation where we used to wake up early in the morning, you know, and we come get each other. He come to get me. He ended up getting pulled over. You know, I can speak about this now because it's already over with.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever he had was
allegedly.
Allegedly was 50% mine. But he coming to pick me up. So when he went down, I felt bad. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
But so, you know, I was left out here on my own. And then once he came back, I cracked the safe open for him. I'm like, look, bro, this is what I got. He was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed
we riding,
to be.
you know what I mean?
Well, we had good times like that.
He first learned that he could trust me if he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to 2018, I got incarcerated, and I was I had a little bit of papers left. And he like, bro, do you want to make bond? I'm like, nah, because they're going to violate my papers. So I sit in there the whole time. He like, damn, I wish it was me in there. I'm cool. My brother took care of the business. I got out. We got about 9 months to a year left when I got out. Doing them 20 months.
Yeah.
Then he had to go in. So while I was in there, he was taking care of the barbershop.
Yeah.
And then he went there, I had to take care of the barbershop. So when he got back out, I'm like, bro, the barbershop's still running. We still good. So all I'm saying, from my daddy to him going to the penitentiary first 2007 all the way to 2018, we had already built a relationship on how to profit and loss. In business, in business, LLC to be a profit and loss, a P&L sheet. So I already know how to calculate this in my head just from being on the streets with my brother.
Yeah.
So you know, but all that come with learning how to take losses too, though. Me and him don't cry about no loss. Cause I end up doing some stuff one time. We was taking a loss, and I'm like, hey, bro, I got this situation going on. He was like, hey, only put 20% of that into that. I end up doing the whole 100%, lost it. And this the time I missed. Now remember, I've been hitting all this time. You know what I'm saying? Bringing it back. I missed one time. Yeah. And it hurt us, but you know, and he never cried about it, never mentioned, never nothing. And you know, just out of days of getting back up, you know, because we know it go back up. After days got back up, one day everything got lost for him, which was 100% of ours, 50-50 me and him. I just pulled up one day like him. He's like, what that for? I'm like, that's for that situation that happened back in the day. So, you know, it's just good to be able to.
I see you got to go hard, too. You got to go hustle.
I can't live on nobody, man.
Yeah.
You got to go. I don't care if it's my dad and my brother, you know what I mean? Somebody give you something, man. They trusted you with something, you know?
Yeah, me and my homeboy say that all the time. Like, you ain't going to find nobody in these streets that say, man, he owed me.
Hell no.
If we don't do nothing else, I'm gonna keep my credit good. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get my street credit good, you know, credit good. If you give me something, I'm gonna get it back. You know what I mean? That's just the only way to do it, man. So when you said you did your 20 months, man, any lessons you learned doing that? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like you came out a different man, a smarter man, a more disciplined man, or what?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Why I already been disciplined. I already been intelligent. I already love reading, wisdom, but it did make me sharp. But most people sit right here and tell you know jail or prison done them good. I was already a good stand-up citizen, man,
for sure.
Discipline. It didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It gave me time to sit and think, but I ain't gonna sit right here and tell I needed that, because some people tell you that.
Yeah.
And if that's for you, that's for you. That's cool. But a man like me don't need to be rehabilitated in no jail cell. You know what I'm saying? I can sit in my house, in my room, and read my books, and you know what I mean? And I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did learn a lesson far as like, you know, you can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But it wasn't no lesson like just being in jail, like this was better for me because I needed this, because I never been no person who had to rob nobody. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never been none of my forte. I always do business straight up. Can't nobody even tell you I ever shorted them. Whatever you call for, you get it.
That's me. That's me all the way.
All right, so let me ask you this, man. What clicked in your mind, or what was you thinking the day that you made the decision, I'm going to leave this illegal business alone and put all my effort and everything into legal business?
Because that's hard, ain't it? That's not an easy transition.
That transition always hard. And sometimes you can be doing good and revert back to getting back to
Did you have a few reverse back?
I said, look.
It happened, man. Because the one thing about it, you know, when you uncomfortable, that means you're growing. Yeah. And a lot of people don't understand. A lot of dudes, they may not be rich, but they okay pretty well off. And you wonder why they never stop grinding, because the life that they didn't finance off grinding, if they give it up, all that's gone. Yeah. So they stay into the streets. It ain't that they ain't got the money. It's just the lifestyle that they finance and cost for them to stay into.
Their overhead is expensive.
So you got to learn how to be cool with being cool. You know what I'm saying? You got to cut your ties. You got to learn to be cool with being cool, man.
I like it.
And that's when it come into, you know, I remember going broke one time, and money was my whole personality. And once I went broke, I couldn't even think or function. So I'm like, I'll never feel like that again. And that's when I really, really started picking up wisdom. This is like 2010, 2011. My first time actually just going broke since I ever hopped out into the streets.
Broke or just fucked up right now?
Nah, broke.
Okay.
Yeah, broke. Yeah, like, can't do nothing. Like, can't do nothing.
Yeah.
So,
but that feeling though.
Yeah, that feeling
like,
that feeling of just money was my whole character and personality. I said I can never feel like it again. That's when I really started to read. So wisdom started to take over, and I said, even if I ain't got nothing else, I got my mind. So a man like me will never be broke because I'm wealthy. You know what I'm saying?
There you
in my
go.
mind with
there
wisdom.
you go. You hear, man, and that's
Most
what I say
definitely.
when people say, man, what is born rich? You mean you rich with money? I heard somebody say, man, you wasn't born rich. I said, yes, I was.
Yeah.
I was born rich mentally.
For sure.
My character
My
always
grind,
been
my
rich.
hustle.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? My mentality always been rich.
My heart.
So I've always been rich. So I was born rich. I was born.
Still
I was
rich.
born as
Most
a
definitely.
man. Exactly. I was born as a man with character, morals. You see what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I always say that. That's why I like the way you said that. Broke. A lot of people will say that. Broke is a mentality.
Yeah.
It most
Broke is a
definitely
mentality.
Most definitely say that.
Because if you think about it, man, think about these people that we would look at in a third world country, and we'd be like, damn, boy, them boys living in the slums. They living rough.
Yeah.
But they don't know.
But
They don't know they
living in
rough.
poverty.
Yeah.
But
they don't.
happy too though.
Yeah, they don't know.
That's how kids
they happy.
is.
That's what I'm saying. It's kids.
That's how kids is when we grow up. We don't know that mama's struggling. We don't know that dad ain't really got. You know what I'm saying? We just living life. That's how we do.
Because you ain't got a broke mentality.
No, we don't have a broke mentality until a broke person come and put it in your mind that you fucked up. Man, y'all ain't got nothing in here. Look, now you like damn.
Hey, I love what y'all on though, because that show you how people can come around and corrupt your mentality. Too.
Almost definitely.
You see what I'm saying? Like you said, you'll never know till the next motherfucker come
Most
up.
definitely.
So you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can come around.
Social media has corrupted your mind.
Oh,
Man.
Social media has made me listen, man, and that's why we jumping in it. Social media will clog your mind and will change your objective on things. Like I seeing a bunch of women come down my timeline now.
Yeah.
Now now I got my mind frame where I know all women ain't like this. But the majority now is damn near like this, right? It's getting cloudy and it's getting tricky because social media trick you, and social media have you sliding on your homies or have you worshiping money more than your freedom.
Yeah.
Cause now people just want to crash out. They want to be the NBA young boy. It's the self-esteem, the images, the visuals of what we see coming down our channel now, our social media platforms. It most definitely clogs up your mind, and they have you because you don't know you doing this until you see 20 people coming down the cyber trucks.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Cybertruck. You don't know you want a Cybertruck until you see 50 of them come down the screen. You see Lil Baby in one, you see 2 Chainz in one, and if you don't have a strong mind, and you're not a follower, you'll say, man, I better take my 60K and give me one.
Because they start looking better to you. Like, because you got a point. Like, the first time you seen it, you said, man, that is an ugly-ass truck.
Yes.
And you keep seeing it, then you see little babies and say, oh, he freaked. Oh, shit, 2 Chainz freaked here.
Yes.
Shit, I think I'm finna go get me one now.
I got the money to
6
get
months ago, you said it was ugly. You know what I mean? So I understand.
You can't even say it was ugly in to some people. Like, some people you could be like, man, that truck ugly. They'll be like, man, you just saying, nigga. You
can't afford it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll trick you. Social media, I have you going. That's why I believe, man, who I want to talk to the person. I want to talk to the person who not on social media, but the person who put the phone down. That's the person I really want to talk to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I like to chop it up with that type of person.
Yeah. So, Charlie, I want to real quick. We're gonna get back to your story, but this is a music podcast.
Okay.
So
I was waiting for us to go there. Go ahead.
Well, who you listening to? You gonna have to speak on that list in a minute. But what you listening to nowadays, Chainsaw?
I stay in my era, man. I can't stop listening to what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
It's the motivation, right?
T.I.'s, the G's, it just feel comfortable to me. It just feel comfortable to me.
Drill rap? You ain't listening to drill rap?
I don't listen to no drill rap. I can't do none of that. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I play YouTube and speeches when I'm riding around in my truck. You know what I'm saying? In my car. Just
tell the people who you listening to.
I mean, it can be Malcolm X. It can be Kwame True. It can be Khalid Muhammad. It can be Noble Drew Ali. It can be You know what I'm saying? Just the political figures, just to keep my mind there, because I can't really get with the new music of today's time. Now, some stuff be, we from the South. If it's jiggy, if it's
if it got that bop to it.
But I can't sit right there and just play it 24/7. But
you don't relate to it, right?
Yeah, nah, I don't really relate to it though. But no drill music, no none of that. Somebody give me a little song or two, but albums now they became so they come and go so fast, and ain't really no more classical albums no more. I seen somebody say the last person whose store we bought into was interested into their story, their album was hot, was 50 Cent.
Most
you know what I'm saying? After that,
that,
because they listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Talk to us.
It's getting oversaturated. They really trying to collapse hip hop by oversaturating. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this with my chest. If y'all from my area, y'all know when All-Star got signed, that was a big deal.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Look at what All-Star supposedly got from Yo Gotti, and turn around and look at people like Glorilla and Moneybagg Yo getting $1 million right off the rip.
Right out the rip. You're right.
All-Star deserved that $1 million. You don't think All-Star deserved that million? What it was back then and now. He more lyrical than all them. He put in the work. He opened up the door for Gotti artists to be able to get $1 million now. And I know inflation and all that kicked in, but this is why I want to say to my brothers, a lot of y'all being manipulated to only be rappers. You can be the behind the camera.
Yes.
You can be the hairstylist.
Yes.
You can be the choreographer.
Yes.
You can be the producer, the beat man.
A&R.
Let's keep it real. We listen, we got Fade Eastwood, got songs with Yo Gotti. We got band play. Got platinum plaques with Dolph. Why we keep trying to convince people to be the rapper? The rapper get paid last. He almost the brokest person.
That's
and what I mean by that, because you looking for the deal. You waiting to get signed, which means your money ain't collecting right now.
But you know what that is though, Chainsaw. They get the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? We want a lot of people want the spotlight. The spotlight is on the rapper. We don't see. A lot of people don't see band play. But band play, like you said, when checks go out, band play one of the first people get his check.
Most definitely.
The producer one of the first people get their check.
He
gonna make sure when he's credit. When it's time to fill out that paperwork and everybody get credit, band play nigga, you ain't gonna never see his face, but you gonna that name.
Yeah.
You gonna read that name when you really read through the credits.
But see, guess what? Get your kids, man. Get them, set them up to be like a beat man or something. What I say about that, Fade Eastwood and all these producers, when they was producer for Belzer Gang back in high school, they was doing whatever the beat, South Beat Ballin', whatever, whoever done them. Guess what? They might have told him, I don't know what he started off at, but off the rip, the beat man get $200-$300 off the beat. He in high school already making money. The rapper either got to go to the project, sell some dope, and pay for his mixtape. But the beat man,
and
he
never
getting
really
paid
get
off
paid.
the rip.
And
then he graduate to making music for Gotti, and you know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, like, quit convincing these guys the only thing you can do is rap. I think we misleading these people because there's other things you can do out here. And with that being said, I want to give a shout out to Big Fridge, LT, the Sean Gottis, the Hambinos, the Mike Trues, the Robert Sherrills, the people in the community who come from that lifestyle but still transition and still got a staple in the community, man. Listen, man, they also pulling out a rap, doing stuff like Afro beats and all this old type of stuff. So the industry, it's really only 3 labels. One of them is Sony Music, Universal, and somebody else. So it's small labels. So all I'm saying is, man, rap and hip hop so saturated because the album don't last long. There's no classical albums. They pushing singles out so fast that it's not really. That's why people like Beyonce doing country music, and they mad at her. But let's talk about it. We black people created country music. You know what I'm saying? So reggae, hip hop, all this old stuff. But they'll get mad when we cross over into it. But at the same time, we have to be careful and understand when it's time to shift. So all I'm saying, you can still rap, but get behind the camera. You're gonna make more money.
And that's what I was talking about.
And then shout out to Quana. He'll mix and master your stuff. He'll hop on a song with you, and he'll shoot your video. That man's still a staple in the community right now with the rap game. So I'm just saying, if you don't learn how to adapt and transition, you're gonna be lost if you think you're just gonna be a rapper.
Yeah, most definitely. Because I had that conversation. 2 things I want to jump on what you said. One, we just had that conversation on just like, I met artists that I told him, I said, bro, I met 2 artists out our city, bro, who they just want to rap.
Yeah.
Like, they not telling you about a label. They not telling you about how they want to evolve and be an entrepreneur in it. Because a lot of rappers that I meet try to say, okay, man, I want a label. At least that they knowing, like, I want to do this. Some people just want to rap.
Yeah.
Some people just want to rap and they don't see nothing else but I just want to make this music. Now, if you want to invest in me, cool. but I don't want shoot 'em up records. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do any of that. And I get to the point where I'm like you. I be like, bro, everybody ain't gonna rap. And even the people that got the money, it's what's going on for me is it's a lot of people that is able to fund these things, and instead of funding to help somebody else's dream come true, they'll just fund it and just spend it on them who we ain't even really listening to you like that. You know what I'm saying? You 40 years old or you 30, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. We're not even listening to you like that.
Yeah.
But it's so much that you want the fame.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's that you saying, man, I don't care that he can rap. He ain't got more money than me.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets fucked up at, because the talent and the creativity, like you said, is so fast now that we ain't even really listening to. I don't even think I'm listening to albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I'm just saying, like, I might listen because it done got me.
Yeah.
Now when the album come out, I might say, I'm finna listen to this whole album. I listen to 3 songs. Yeah. I don't want to listen to it no more.
Wow, you got the short attention span like everybody else.
But the reason why I got it, but the reason I got it though is because, like I said, it's coming down my timeline so much. Mm-hmm. So I got 30 albums out.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, it's 2 albums out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jay just dropped, Fabulous just dropped.
Yeah.
Or you got T.I. just dropped, Jeezy just dropped. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I got 3-4 months to listen to both of these albums right here. Now what's going on? Finesse 2 times gonna drop, NBA YoungBoy gonna drop, Lil Durk gonna drop, Friday gonna drop. It's so many people. And then I got B Howard gonna drop. I got Lil Bree gonna drop. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now I got 9 albums to listen to, and now don't forget I still got my everyday activities that I need to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. Let me ask you this, Chainz. Our top 5 artists out of Nashville, man,
that
all
you
time.
Fuck with.
Yeah.
Listen,
your
list.
List. Listen. Every legend. Every pioneer ain't a legend, and every legend ain't a pioneer. Some of y'all just was born before actual people that can rap better than you. So a lot of people be like, oh, man, this person wouldn't have been this if it weren't for me producing this. I produce. Let me tell you something. No man make another man but God.
Yeah.
If you is my producer and you give me the beat and I deliver, you can come back and be like, yeah, if it weren't for me, he wouldn't have done the beat. Listen, I done my part. Now, if I paid you, I done my part. But a lot of people be believing because you was rapping before a man, aka a pioneer, that make you a legend.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm gonna say. My top list, and this how it go.
Here we go.
No particular order. Quanti Cash, Pistol, Buck, Lito. Now, argumentatively,
there you go.
Argumentatively, I throw paper in there. And this is why I say that. All these other rappers, y'all was just big on y'all side of town. But if you go through the city, you can hear Paper, Buck, Lito, and Star on all sides of the town.
Yeah.
Now, let's be honest. You know if you play Paper in the club, the whole city rocking. But the rest of y'all, whether people was hating or jealous or not, everybody not gonna play you because you might be from my South and you really ain't really big like it. I ain't finna play you. A lot of y'all got the big head, think y'all was getting played on other parts of town. You wasn't.
No.
A lot of y'all just got played whatever side of town you was on, and that was it. And you paid the DJ to play your song in the club.
Damn.
But Buck, Lito, Paper, and Quanti got played on all sides of the town. With Paper,
Pistol,
no hate, no nothing. You couldn't deny it. You can ride around in your Cutlass, Monte Carlo,
no, most definitely,
bowling ball paint, crush paint, and play them. The rest of y'all did I mention Pistol?
Yeah, you said
okay.
Pistol.
Yeah, make sure I ain't tripping.
No.
But them, the rest of them, man, y'all stop tripping, man. Y'all tooting y'all horn. And you know, I had a little rap career. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest, it was more influential on how we rock together as a group. And we carried Nashville at the time, but other people had their time too. Bezel Gang, you know, you had CTN, you had DMG, you had DME. It was a lot of guys. You had guys like Lil Mary, you got people like Cub. All of them make good songs and all that, but everybody not playing y'all on all sides of the town. Let's stop that.
For sure.
And this is what I want to say. People can hate me for this too, though.
Go, we with you, bro. We rocking with you.
Listen, man. I think a lot of people just be playing the best friend. Or I want to be cool with somebody.
Oh, most definitely.
When they make his top 5 list. Now, what I want to say is, it's some guys that not on my top 5, but they can spit harder than some of them on the top 5. I believe, but it's a toss up between Buck and Lito, and I really lean to Lito more to being more lyrical. But Buck on a whole nother level, far as like if you when he was at his top peak, commercial wise.
I agree with you.
But lyrically,
Lito.
Lito, but the dude is not on the top 5.
Between those two, I agree with you.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say somebody ain't on the top 5 because people be getting confused. They'll be like, "What was his album sales? I mean, how many mixtapes did he drop?" Listen, PSG, one of the hardest rappers in Nashville. Verse for verse, PSG. Gutter Boy got it.
There we go.
That's
my guy.
That's
my guy.
They gave you verses. You know what I'm saying? No matter if they want, man, you can't get on track with these dogs.
That's a fact.
Chan was one of them.
Chan.
So them dudes that spit hard, but some people be like, what was they albums? What was they mixtape? So I never, Jada Kiss and Lil Wayne, all them's like some of my favorite rappers. People might not believe they the best rappers. But I'm saying outside of sales and all that, when you listen to a dude lyrics, and when you come from soul music like us, you can hear certain dudes rap. I'm getting chills talking about some of these dudes that spit lyrics because you can feel that.
Yeah, you can feel
so
it.
We understood what Kwani, what Piper, like when Piper come on, I understood when Lito came on. We had these conversations with these guys right here, and I'm most definitely on the same boat you on.
But it's some dudes that can spit verse for verse, and I put PSG, Chan, and Gutter Boy got it. Some of the hardest spitters in Nashville. Whether you give them credit, is top 5. But if we just talking about making sales,
impact,
it was the first 5 people, along with Paper being number 5.
Nah, I love it. I love it. I knew it, man. Hey, that's good shit right there, Chainsaw. Let's get back into your life story, man. So, barbershop, man. You said everything you do, you and your brother 50-50 on it. Whose idea was it? Hey, man, we finna cut hair, or is it something that y'all always been doing?
Man, my brother, he the type. He always been good with his hands.
Okay.
And growing up and having my dad in my life, before we got to go play in the neighborhood, my dad would wake us up in the morning. We gotta go cut grass. We gotta help him work on his cars.
Okay.
They used to always make me mad, but my brother, he always intrigued.
He liked it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But that developed us to work 50-50 together. That's why I'm finna bring it full course. My brother would always like line us up, you know what I'm saying, for the club and all of those type of stuff.
Okay.
And then one day when he was doing one of his bids, it's a barber named David Highland, DL. I don't know if y'all know him.
I know.
He was one of the original barber kings from Nashville. That's when my brother really, you know what I'm saying, Nashville barber king.
Yeah, I heard that before, yeah.
David Highland was one of the original barber kings. He used to cut at Mr. Winfrey. But he was cutting my hair one day, and he had a situation with one of his children that happened. He like, hey, man, he had a barbershop full of people. White boy, too. I got a barbershop full of people. He like, hey, man, I got to wrap this up. I got to go see my daughter. And I'm like, I like that to be able to have my own open schedule. So when my brother got out, I'm like, hey, man, I think we need to cut hair. You already know how to line up. My brother's like, come on, let's go. So we went to barber school. We went to Chin, and we signed up.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It's been history ever since.
Ah, that's dope shit. That's dope shit. So when did y'all open y'all own barbershop?
Right after that. Now I'm gonna tell you what happened. We ended up going out east. David's barbershop. Shout out to Dave. He gave me and my brother his first chance. A barbershop that was by
Crows one.
My Crows.
I remember.
Man. Listen to that. You know what I'm saying? My guy. He
yeah.
true east side. Yeah,
I remember. I remember.
It was by Crows, man. So we went there, but they ended up with gentrification coming in. They kept raising the rent so high, and he was already there like 20-some years. He was dealing with the mama that let him rent that.
Yeah.
The mom ended up passing away, give it to the son. The son was kind of like, I'm for the money, you know what I'm saying? Kept raising the rent. He was just like, man, I've been here 20 years. I'm not finna keep paying that for that building. So he let the building go, and we had to move on. But what he did, he blessed us with the chairs. I still got the chairs from the metal chairs, steel chair with the ashtray in them.
Yeah.
When used to be at Mr. Winfrey's. I got the original barber chairs. You know what I mean? They heavy.
Yeah.
These barber chairs now, they're like $100. They plastic.
Yeah.
Can't put your feet on them, they'll break. So yeah, he blessed us with the barber chair. Shout out to David. And me and my brother ended up opening up our shop in Madison right after that. You know what I mean? So
how long ago? How many years the barbershop been open?
Man, we probably been our own barbershop probably. If we been cutting hair 9, then my brother been cutting 10 because I did some violation time like 4 months. So he had already graduated. So he been cutting 10 years. We probably had the shop probably about 8.
About 8.
That's good,
about 8 or 9. Yeah. So sometimes when one door closed, another one open, man. That's what you got to know as an entrepreneur and being blessed, highly favored, whatever you believe in. You got to walk by faith, man. So when the barbershop out east got closed down due to gentrification, went straight to Madison and go a building for rent. You know what I mean? Man, let's walk on up in here. Walked up in there and
the
blessed
rest
it,
is
man.
history.
Yeah,
I like your business. I like your business mind. I like your business mind, and plus the business mind is incorporated with family ties.
Come on now.
And you don't really see that a lot, man. You don't really. I like that.
He get I'm listening to you speaking a lot about God and faith and stuff like that, man. Are you a part of any type of religion or anything, bro? You're a Muslim. I was asking you that in a roundabout way, cause when I hear Ishtar, is that an Arabic word or is that word in the Bible? I've heard that word.
It ain't in the Bible. Well, if you Google it, it's an ancient god of reproductive. You know what I'm saying? Sex, fertility god, god of war, and all that. But the thing about me is, I know how to take something and tie it into wisdom. So we always in the Bible say honor thy mother and father. So with the god of fertility or sex, whatever the case may be, I just looked at it like she paying homage to your mama, because somebody can say something about your dad, say something about your mama, you ready to get on them.
Yeah, most
you know what I mean? So just with that being said, I took the Ishtar because I was studying, but Ishtar is a family brand that represents freedom, fashion, and being fly. And I tell people we sell clothes for the culture, high-end fashion at affordable price where you can wear this from the hood to Hollywood and still feel good.
Most definitely.
So my whole thing is I wanted somebody in the hood that don't got no money, and when somebody that is in Hollywood, you can put my garments on and feel like you $1 million, because I want the person, whether you pitching grams or you the bird, man, you can wear my stuff and still feel good, because the 3 essential things in life is food, clothes, and shelters.
Yes, sir.
If I'm providing the clothes, my brother, if you learn how to build houses and you learn how to grow the land, we good. We don't need nobody else.
Yeah.
We can build on it all. So I'm doing my part. And I first started this because I want the money, but when I started to learn, like, hey man, I ain't bought no clothes in 3 summers. I give my son some of my outfits, and then I start to make real garments, like stuff that you can wear out to a concert, the fashion show. You can go to the Man, you can go out with my garments on. As a matter of fact, I got something for y'all.
Oh, there we go. We love gifts.
What size you is,
I'm
man?
a large, man.
You a large? What size you think you is, Lano?
I think I'm a large. But if you got a medium, let's go.
Okay. All right. So I bought a large in the XL, but I got about the cot though. Now I'm gonna swap it out though.
Okay.
I got that from y'all.
Yeah, if you didn't, I'd take the XL.
Nah, I swap it out. Them ain't out yet. Them ain't out yet. You can put them out.
Yeah,
ain't even out yet.
And it's the tight color.
Exclusive.
It is the tight color.
You can open it right here.
Yeah, he said take it out. He gotta show the people. Yeah, he gotta show the people.
Take it out.
Real football jerseys, like
yeah.
They pull on that, it ain't ripping.
Yeah.
I mean?
Y'all definitely gonna see. Y'all definitely gonna see me interviewing somebody with this.
Most definitely.
Yeah. I get the sizes right after this, but yeah, man.
Taylor, I know it's probably crazy what I'm doing, but I hope they can see it. I work with me, Taylor. Taylor over there clicking them buttons like, boy, you fucking up, bro. Yeah.
So let me ask you this: while he's showing that, what inspired you to open up to even do a clothing line?
Man, I'm one of them people. I believe in frequencies and vibration, and that's why when I used to speak, I say send that good energy out to the universe and watch it respond back. If you ever bought a car and you pull off the car lot, you start seeing that car everywhere.
Yep, I most definitely.
That's because you're on that frequency. So the reason why I wanted to start a clothing brand, doing them 20 months, I'm like, man, I got to do something better with my life. And I always knew the art of hustling is something I can see and do easy. You can drop me off anywhere in the hood. I can point to where it's moving and shaking and it's motion through there because I can see it with my eyes. So I'm just like, man, let me create a clothing brand, because when I sell clothes, I'm like, I can do it out of my trunk like Master P. It still make me feel like I'm hustling. I can turn my phone on. They like, hey, man, I need a jersey. I need this. So I'm like, I'm just going to go to what I know. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, going to pull up. You can call me. I'm pulling up wherever with the jerseys, man. I'm loaded out there right now. You know what I mean? You can call me, but I just want to do clothes because I felt like, when you come from the neighborhood, when you first start seeing people money, they got the flyest cars, flyest clothes.
That's around us.
It's in our nature. So it wasn't really nothing big though. But I started. Of course, I want to make money, but then I started to love it just put clothes on my people. My stuff ain't got, if it be big, man, God willing. But if it don't, man, just to clothe my family, my son, my cousins, and all that, it's enough for me. And it's just been working out for me, man. Because now I found my purpose in instead of just chasing money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, Chainsaw.
That's how
I already seen Charleston White with your clothes on.
Yeah, man. Shout out Charleston White. Jack Funny too, though. I got my boy Jack Funny.
Yeah, Jack Funny. I be seeing him. Yep. Jack Funny.
Yeah, Jack
Funny, man. How do you how do you set up those relationships, man? How do you put your product in their hands? How do you go about doing that?
It's really easy, man. Just send them a DM, man. They send me this. If you look at some dudes, they got their P.O. box in their bio. I ain't finna act like I'm doing nothing amazing. You just gotta do your homework, man. It's just all how you know how to move and shake it. Then once you pay them a couple times, they might cut the price for you. And I might be like, man, I like it so much, just send me something. It just go back and forth. It's just building relationships, man, like anything else. So yeah, if you're looking to start a clothing brand, you can hit me up. I help people start their clothing brand. I give people manufacturers. I give you some of the manufacturers I work with. I'm gonna give you the game. And like I tell y'all, when you on a frequency, you can do whatever. And I'm gonna give y'all the game if you really want to start.
Yeah.
You can just load up a regular t-shirt. You can print up 5 to 10 t-shirts. Just post it on your social media sites. Man, these clothing brand owners, they'll hit you up. The manufacturers will hit you up. They'll be in your DM. Now, some of them scamming. But you got to go through the process. But we didn't lost in the neighborhood, lost my pack message.
Yeah.
So
I know how to take a chance and I know how to take a loss and bounce right back.
Yeah, I went through all of it. But if you want to cut all that out and get my wisdom, you can hit me up. You can click on my, go to Chainsaw Charlie on Instagram, click the link in my bio, go to digital products. And once you buy it, I'll be a mentor and I'm going to hook you up with my overseas vendors. Now, a lot of people selling courses. I don't sell courses. I sell a connection. Because if you Big Meats and you tell me, man, and Big Meats tell me, give me $1 million, I'm going to give you my plug. And if that's what I want to do, is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm giving you my plug. I'm not selling you no course to where I say read A, B, C, D, and you hope you get X, Y, Z. You know, I'm taking you all the way to A, B, C, and X, Y, Z. Look, this is where I get it from. The rest is on you. The hustle sold separately. So when you see what I'm doing, don't think because you got the same plug as me, you going to do what I do. My hustle is separate.
My hustle, That's
on you.
Sure.
But I can hook you straight to the garment.
I can walk you through the door. I can walk you through the door. What you do after that is on you. But I can walk you through the door. Because my homie thought you was scamming on the website.
For real?
I'm fucking with you. But I did.
I know somebody that did this, bro. She said she ain't getting none of this.
I'm fucking with you, but what I'm saying is though, I thought that was dope. When I did click the,
he couldn't stop talking about it.
Yeah, when I clicked the link and it's like, okay, I know I can shop. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have that. But then I said, okay, he got the. I ain't gonna lie, I'm happy you cleared that up because I thought it was a course. I've been calling it a course. I said he got the course for sale. He got the course for so
doing
now,
the phone like this. Nah, look, I'm telling you, bro. Look.
So now that we know it ain't a course, it's a connection instead of a course. What made you say, hey, I'm gonna help people out, or I'm gonna have to put a price on it, but I still want to help people out and get them this game. Because most people with a website, you just go on there, you can shop, maybe read the bio,
money, man.
And that's it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Not people, man. It's something called quid pro quo, something for something. And in business, everybody know this except so-called black people. And what I mean by that is a lot of people just thinking I just gonna give you my plug just because we went to school together. Exactly. You know me. Like, bro, how you do your clothes? Like, bro, you're not finna walk up to Big Meats and ask him, hey, man, who you get your plug? Who your plug? You don't do nobody like that. But if you want to help somebody in business, you become an asset to them. You know what I mean? See what you can do for them, and then maybe you can get in like that. But just a lot of people just ask me, think I was finna give for free. And I'm just like, you know what? For people to stop asking me, I'm gonna put a price on it. And when I put the price on it, some people's buying it, they respect it. You know what I mean? But what I didn't want to do is sell a course, because I done bought plenty of courses in this clothing industry, and it just say do ABC. They give you a bunch of videos. Hey man, appreciate you for buying the course. Let me show you what they just talk. That ain't how I learn. I learn. You know what I'm saying?
Hands on.
Put it in the pot. Do this. I learn like that. Show me how. And you can show me one time, and I'm gone. So I'm just like, I ain't finna do nobody like that. I'm gonna sell you the connection. Here you go. You know, tell them It's Star Worldwide sent you.
I love this. Let me ask you this. What are the things that you carried over to your new life from what you learned in the past?
Everything.
From the exactly. But elaborate a little bit, because this is something we always talk about. But I want to hear from you.
Okay, I done had times where my little cousin them pull up and I get them 5 jerseys and tell them, look, just give me this off of that. I'm fronting them, and in business that would be called hold on, give me a second. Well, a net 30. A net 30. A net 30 would be you might sign up for Quill, Granger, and they give you something and you pay it back in 30 days. It's the same thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I'm telling them, if I give a home a pack and I tell them, all right, hit me back next Thursday, that's managing him.
Yeah, for sure.
Same thing when I do it over him. I'm managing him. When I got to tell you when to bring it back, I want to see you next week. It's all the same, bro. You know what I'm saying? A dope boy is nothing but a CEO in the wrong game.
That's what it is. Most
you know what I'm saying?
They got the market and they got everything down.
When you say I'm only serving out east, that's your demographics. You saying this is where I'm staying at. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as marketing. You in the streets selling something that you can't market. So picture being able to be open saying this is what I said. It's much easier.
Way much easier.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So all they build you up doing that, man.
I love that. I used to tell my homeboy even when he was in the streets, but when I had got out, I said, man, you got it. Yeah. Like you got it. It's just the wrong product. Because you see the consequences of you keep fucking with this product. Yeah. Just change the product. You know what I mean? And eventually my brother changed the product. Yeah. And bam, now we here. So I love that mentality. I love the way you think about it. I love the way you think about it, man. How is the business going, man? Is it going good? It could be better or talk to me.
It got its ups and downs. One thing I had to learn is delegate. Because for a moment I was creating the designs. I was marketing, you know what I'm saying? I was doing all that by myself. I had running my website. It get tiring. So if you don't learn how to delegate, you're going to lose. So somebody got to buy into your dream, your lady, your brother, your cousin. Somebody got to say, okay, I see what you're doing. I know you really, really can't pay me, but I take an outfit or two every time and I work on the website. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, my cousin who know how to run the website might get a jersey or two, and I might go in there and say, look, plug all this in. This what I got left, plug it in. I might give him a jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
So it's just learning how to be, you know what I'm saying? That's all it's about, delegating, man. Because if you're doing all this by yourself, you'll run short, man. You'll run short. And I want to ask y'all guys something because I know this is a music podcast.
Talk to us.
Y'all know where the term Music City come from?
The term Music City.
I mean, you know they call it music. When they say Music City, what do you think of?
So what I heard is the Jubilee singer sung in front of the Queen of England.
Come on now. You got it. But a lot of people think country music. And I'm saying that because they accredited wrong. It come from the Jubilee singers. You already know.
Okay, because I was totally off here. Because I was about to say some shit about Jefferson Street.
It goes back to that.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It goes back to that.
I was about to say our downtown, right? Because that was our downtown for us, and I was gonna go back to Jefferson Street.
Yeah, you know something. You know.
This is a hip hop culture conversation.
You know, Jimi Hendrix was credited saying he learned how to play in Nashville. Not that he didn't know how to play. He learned how to play when he came down here.
All right, so his nickname was Marbles.
I didn't know that.
He used to walk down Jefferson Street to the clubs, and on his way, he used to walk to the clubs and shit to play. But when he walking down the street, they say he was talking to himself. He was like singing songs, but it looked like he was talking to himself.
Yeah.
And they said that boy done lost his marbles.
So that was his nickname.
That's his nickname. Marbles.
Wow.
Okay, there we go. Look, fun fact about me. Look at Taylor. Taylor like, okay.
I'm saying,
you know that's my pet project. Still coming soon. I'm still coming soon,
for real, because you know, really, man. At the core, I'm a teacher. So even when it come to clothes, I love the clothes, but if somebody want to learn how to get into this, I would love teaching them more. When you hear me light up when it's something I can teach, I'm always passionate about teaching. So what I'm saying, why I asked about the Music City and Jubilee, Jefferson was our mecca, like what you were saying.
Yeah.
A lot of the civil rights people came through here to get their start.
Absolutely.
And not only that, don't you know, they got something called urban reconstruction, where they put, I think it's I-40, 440 or whatever. They bust up the whole Jefferson because it was our mecca, and a lot of people had to move through that. So, you know, it's a lot of Nashville history, man. If you go and anybody that want to learn the history of Nashville, man, I go to the Tennessee Library Archives like 2-3 times a week, man. When I tell you I done learned so much in there, man, just plenty of stuff. Like the name Tennessee come from they didn't name it Tennessee. It was already Tennessee. It was Tanasi, Tennessee, and they just changed it to Tennessee.
What they saying? The natives.
The natives, but the first settlement was on the Cumberland. They got it blocked off right now. As soon as you come over over the bridge, you got the Cumberland, then you got downtown. It's a little settlement right there, some log cabins. I know y'all didn't see
yeah.
That was the first settlement when when the settlers, colonizers got over here.
They got it wrote and stuff all over there.
Start reading them things when y'all go by, man. There's so much history in there.
I done seen
Germantown
so
was the first neighborhood that the Germans came to. Sam Levy's named after Germantown, after a Polish dude from Poland. J.C. Napier's named after a black dude who went with a Jubilee singer who started traveling all through Europe. And it's another Preston Taylor was a influential black man.
Yeah.
But the rest of these projects named after white people. And this is what I be trying to tell my brothers: be careful, because they make sure their legacy live on. That's why we got to name stuff after our people as well too, though. So a lot of times when people calling themselves a Casey baby and all that, you named after the person that really came over here and squandered your people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm big on words, and just so when you know the history, man, go to the Tennessee Library Archives, do your history, do your genealogy, and learn who you is. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people they don't even know they second or third great granddaddy. And once you do this genealogy and you seen, okay, they put them on the Trail of Tears, they went here, man, so much history and yourself will come to you, and you rid yourself of ignorance by knowing who you is, and can't nobody tell you who you ain't.
And you know it's funny. That's the type of shit that make me light up. Yeah. Like when me and my daughter sit down and we did our ancestry.com, and we wasn't even not on no DNA shit. Yeah. I just want to know. I started out by wanting to know who my grandmama's grandmama was. Yeah. And then, oh shit, I found that information. Let me see if I can go another step, see who her mama was. I found that shit. Then my daughter got all that wrote down in the book, because I told her I found my 5 times great grandparents. Yeah. So that makes my daughter 6. That'll be 6 times for my daughter. So she can always tell that. You can look up the names. Yeah. And Ancestry.com got some good shit, man. They got marriage certificates, death certificates. Most of the people was in land shit. Most people was fought in the army and shit like that, man. It's out here. You can find it, man. You can find it. Just look for the information and you most definitely can find it, man. Nah, you can definitely find it, man. Go ahead, bro. I want to ask this right here, man, because like I said, I want to just get your get your mind, man. I love the conversation. So I heard you say a time where when you in the club, you don't even gotta have the booth. You can go over and chill, because it don't make you, right? It doesn't. Because a lot of us at times do things to try to look cool. Yeah. How you feel about stuff like this? Because I like what you said, man. You be saying some deep shit, man. Let me tell you something.
May peace be on my brother Assassin, man. Mr. 223, man. That boy would hit the dance floor. And on Assassin is the one on Ball, where he say, I can feel it in the air. These niggas got Anna because the color of my bandana. Yeah. To me, he got one of the hardest verses in Nashville history. That's just what I say. But I'm paying homage to my boy too, though. Yeah. But he would hit the dance floor. And when you pay attention to the clubs now, they didn't put the booths in there. They overcharging for liquor. And I'm not trying to come on nobody top down here, but it's oversaturated. So we had the most fun when we used to be downtown on Crush, Barfly. Yeah. Them was the best times because it wasn't no booth. Nah. Now everybody coming it's a fashion statement. Just standing up, you all uppity, like people don't dance with girls no more. Back in our day, we went, but you knew you was gonna come out. You probably didn't, what they say, cut a rug. Richard, you didn't sweat because you really been in there. Yeah. Girls dance. We in that musty. You coming out that musty and everything, man. Yeah. And even starting from the house parties, girls actually dancing on you. You know what I'm saying? And let's be honest, we was teenagers going to house party. Girls was dancing on us. So why would we get old in the club to only just be standing up now?
Just to be standing.
So no, you listen. I don't need you to bring no sparkles. They gonna make you buy a booth. It's $400-500 spending limit, and if you go out, we got it. But and then you want to try to convince me with these girls with these little 2 pieces on come over. I don't need them girls coming over. I don't need the sparkles. I don't need the thing. Happy birthday. Yeah. Just give me my bottle. I'm really upset you charging $600 for a Patron bottle. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, but you really overcharging your own people. It's a cash grab. They getting their own people, man. So I don't have to have the booth, because at the end of the day, I'm somebody. I'm the people's champ. Yeah. I like to get on the floor with the people. Yeah, I love because at the end of the day, it's more down to earth. And then I see the gimmick. One thing about me, bro, even going to the strip club, it never really made me nothing going to the strip club.
That's me.
Cause see girls bouncing on all type of dudes. You want to come over and ask me, do I want to dance? No, I just seen you bouncing on him. You know what I mean? But I never been the type of dude to feel like I got to give money for you to get naked. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to feel like I got to give money for you to bring me some girls in a shiny bottle and some sparkles.
Yeah. Is that how relationships, and this is just our opinion, and I just want to get your thought. Is that how relationships is now? A lot of women just coming in, and it's so crazy now where it's almost like he gotta have money.
Yeah. It's transactional now.
It most definitely is, right?
What's up, baby girl? Cash app me.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. Put
Show
your cash app on there. Yeah.
Show me for real.
Yeah.
I had a girl. I had a girl one day.
I
had a girl one day. I was like, oh yeah, man, yeah, I fuck with you and stuff. And she was like, oh, for real? Show me. I'm like, I'll show you. I'm telling you. Because in my mind, I'm like, what? Fuck you mean show you? Like, bitch, I'm telling you, I fuck with you.
Nah,
She
hit
was
that
like,
cash
and
app.
that's what she said. She was like, nah, send me $200. I'm gonna get my nails and stuff done. Show me you fuck with me. And I'm like, bitch, you sell it. And you, I'm like, oh, you just gave me the coupon. Okay, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? But, so I'm asking, what is the thing with relationships and women now, or men? Like, do men feel like that they gotta have all of this to get a woman now, or do women feel like? So it's a 2-part question. Do women feel like they gotta be naked, and like, just how is it now for you to look at how you looking at the dating and the relationship?
I'm still under the old law. So that never really got to me. I'm under the old law. I never dated a woman that didn't submit to me, but I never dated a woman I couldn't listen to neither. So when they be talking this 50-50 or a man ain't giving this, I really let it fly over my head, because I know the woman I'm dealing with, we ain't rocking like it. You got to be able to help me when I help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they have made it to where they just basically saying a man got to have money. So guess what? A lot of men have mastered the art of having money. Have you saying that's what you want? Okay, I got it. At least enough to make you think I got it. Where I can give when you're asking for it. But then that just turned into a sex transaction and a money transaction. And so what I'm telling dudes is time is money. Money is time. Money is called currency. That's why I call current the flow of the river.
Yeah.
So that's why people be like motion. That's why the real be like, it's the law of the water. I'm gonna freeze your assets. What you got in liquid cash. So everything is motion, currency. So eventually, when a man giving you his money, he giving you his time, aka his life. So this is why some dudes feel like when they buy you a drink, no, they want something out of that. Now I'm not the person the type to think I buy you a drink, you owe me something. But I am the type to understand me giving you my money. I just worked 40 hours for that. Why would I give you that? I'm giving you my life then. So women got to understand, when y'all asking certain of these men to give y'all money, a lot of these dudes' minds, some of them are weak. They thinking like you really owe them. But a strong-minded man like me understand, I ain't really giving you nothing anyway. I ain't giving you nothing off the rip. I take care of my woman. Anybody else ain't mine. I take care of my woman. You ain't mine. I don't owe you nothing. Because I didn't learn how to get women just purely off my mind. I like the way he talk. I like the way he carry himself.
Most definitely.
He a cool person. I want to get to know your mind. That's how they is with me. Because how Kanye said, how he move in a room full of hoes? How he gonna stay faithful? What he say?
Something like that.
Yeah,
basically,
you said
just something like it. But basically, all I'm saying is, if you show a woman you got money, they gonna say, okay, show me that. Spend it on me then.
Exactly.
But if you come present yourself as a man, this is what I give you.
Yeah.
And that's more valuable than the money. But a lot of these dudes, that's they forte. They show the money.
Yeah, the
first.
money. Yeah.
So we paying for this dude who just wanna always pay for stuff.
Yeah.
And this other woman is paying for this lady who just dropping the drawers for these men.
Yeah.
You see
I'm
what
just trying to get to know you.
I like it.
But I can't just try to get to know you, because so-and-so who try to get to know you,
he paying for it.
He paying for
He paying for your time, your energy, everything.
And I can't pay for it.
Yeah, I can't. All right, so
nothing too.
You said you do that for your woman. You got a woman, Chainsaw?
No, I don't got no woman. I don't got no woman.
You gotta look at his cameras.
Okay,
I'm just saying, bro.
I mean, so what you doing? You out here dating? You chilling? What you doing?
This is. I wouldn't advise that right now.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You know, it come upon a time where you just got to get focused on yourself. But in today's day and time, you gonna deal with what we talking about, trying to go out there and date. You know, I know a lot of guys got this red pill conversation of, get a younger man. Listen, I like my woman a little bit more experienced. Because she know the laws of how we grew up.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not into this new generation, the young generation. My woman got to be experienced, aka older, my age, grew up in around that time, because she understand, you know, I'm gonna work with this man. If you ain't willing to cooperate with me, you ain't gonna never get nowhere with me. And I'm cool. I ain't going out to no new clubs. I understand why I meet a woman at, whether it's the club or where I meet her at with her mind. But at the end of the day, I can have a conversation with you in the first 5 minutes and understand. Yeah. You smoke black cigarettes, you cut off the rip.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? Certain situations, I ain't even gonna tell a woman. It's just already off the rip. I'm like, nah, you ain't call me. I ain't even explaining nothing to you.
Yeah.
But
sure.
nah, man.
That's what I like, man. Like I said, I just love y'all conversations and the things that y'all do talk about, especially you and the rest of that you put on the platform. So who's all a part of the Sit Down Sundays?
Me, Black Mona Lisa, and my guy 100 Keep, who is the who's the founder of Soul Socket. But what we do is we allow the guests from our city or people who watch our podcast, if you want to come on, you just DM the page and we'll bring you on. Especially if you're somebody of substance, you know how to have articulate conversations. Because our foundation is engaging with the people who follow our podcast.
Most definitely.
So we'll let some of them bring on. But what I started to understand is a lot of them wanted to challenge me. I don't know what it is about me. It's like they want to challenge my thought. But me, I always speak about my experience, what I've been through, or I kick the bobo a little bit, you know what I'm saying, high side a little bit. But a lot of people don't understand. That's why Charleston White's so prominent. A lot of people don't understand when he just
high side, when
joking, when he high side and when he really being serious. He mix all that in one personality. So sometimes I say some little stuff, but it's like, you know, we all homies. I can say some stuff amongst y'all on off the camera and we just kicking it.
Most definitely.
Sometimes that stuff gets said in front of the cameras, and they'll take it the wrong way. Cause like I end up saying the other day, what I say, side women be winning because they don't put as much pressure on a man. I wouldn't advocate cheating. I'm just saying the side woman know when he come over, I'm just gonna have fun with him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you go home, and this the book called Nipsey Hussle put it out there too, The Way of the Superior Man. A man wanted to make $1 million. He made $1 million, but that same day he clocked $1 million, his wife told him, bring some milk home. So he came home and said, babe, I made $1 million. She said, where the milk at? He like, what? I can buy a cow. Your woman wants you to stay on your purpose, but still remember her. So what I'm saying is, the side woman know she better not put no pressure on me about nothing.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean? But my woman can humble me. I made $1 million. I come home, she like, where the milk at? Man, I just made $1 million. You know what I mean?
Fuck
so
that
all
milk.
I'm saying is the side women, I was trying to say, elaborate and articulate, the side women can win in most cases because they not putting no pressure on you. They know when you come on, I'm just finna have a ball.
We just gonna have fun.
Dry.
Yeah, we finna have fun.
You go back home, your woman like, you've got to take the trash out.
Yeah, and don't forget we gotta get up.
You like, man, I'm such and such out here. You know what I mean? But you know, it's good to have that dynamic. That's why I say I've never been with a woman who didn't submit to me, but I never been with no woman that I can't listen to. So when they be out here, women don't submit. I don't hear none of that.
Yeah,
my woman's always submitted to
women
me.
most definitely submit. Women most definitely submit.
Like you said, I could never get with the red
especially
pill.
When you in a, especially when you're thinking, right? A lot of women will be attracted to the dude with money, but they also be attracted to the guy that got this.
Come on, man.
And the guy that got this is the one who kind of wins a lot. You know what I'm saying? Off the top.
Yeah, because a lot of money hide a lot of people's character.
Most definitely.
They do.
I know niggas that just talk with money. That's all that. They ain't got no game. They got no conversation. They just, I'm gonna talk with money. I want you. So look, I got this. That's it, right?
Yeah.
But then when it break down for a full-fledged conversation,
ain't no substance.
And there's no substance. There's nothing to it.
Yeah, most definitely.
I love it, man. So Chainsaw, man, this shit been dope. This shit been fun, man. What's the name of your website, brother?
Ishtar Apparel. Ishtar-Apparel.
Yeah, there you go. Ishtar, spell it for him, bro.
ISHTAR-APPAREL. And if you want to go to it a quicker way, you can go to my Instagram at chainsaw_Charlie. Go in there, my bio, click the link, and it'll send you straight to it.
There you go, man. So, what you saying? Football jersey? Jerseys next?
Yeah, that's some jerseys. That's up next. Ain't nobody got them.
That's the new. That's the new
move.
Color too. That's the new move. And still got the sweats. I saw the bucket hat, T-shirt. I'm about to give you the bucket. I'm about to give you a damn bucket. That shit fire, man. So man, y'all go support, man. Name of the barbershop, brother.
Chop It Up Barbershop, 907 Rivergate Parkway, Goodlettsville, Tennessee, 37072.
There you go, man. You want your crispy lineups, man.
Look, Taylor, write it down. down. Yeah, I need a fade.
Yeah.
I need a fade.
Yeah, crispy liners, Beijing. What they do?
You do the Beijing?
Hot towel. I don't
do
really do
Beijing?
Beijing, but I got a semi-permanent spray though. I got the spray though, but I don't really do the Beijing though. But I got a guy in there to do it though.
I don't want it though. He's lying to me. He's like, I don't know. I got a guy in there to do that. No, I don't want it. I don't want it.
Yeah, right. Later when it comes
That shouldn't be coming out my face. Probably recording, and I don't want to wipe my face.
Later they'll come back with the Kitty the Jet Smith next episode, man.
No, I told somebody I was finna go dreads. They was like, what? I said, yeah. They said, you ain't gonna go through the process of getting a fake fade, then a fake afro. I said, no, I'm just gonna come straight with dreads.
Nah, I love it, man. Y'all make sure y'all go support Chainsaw. Chainsaw, real quick though. So when you said you got, I know that we going left real quick left turn. But when you said that you're a Muslim now, how did you get introduced into that? Was that through the Nation of Islam, or you consider yourself a Sunni Muslim?
Nah, I ain't Sunni.
How'd you get introduced to that, brother?
Really, man, just when you growing up in a community, in the urban community, peace is something that we all really attain, although we go through a traumatic experience. So peace is always something that I always was out looking for. And it came from before my daughter was born. 7 days before she was born, I didn't talk for 7 days. And on the 7th day she was born. So when I was young, I always liked the Kung Fu, Jet Li, Bruce Lee. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I used to always want to be a monk. That's something I ain't really. I always want to go to all the way to China, Hindu, whatever, and just really sit for hours. So once I learned that I would really love peace, I went through the Black Power struggle. I went through the Civil Rights movement, following all my history. Went through the Nation of Islam. I didn't join the Nation of Islam, but just studying all those folks. And then it brought me to Islam, just being peaceful, just the art of being peaceful, man. Not arguing nobody, being at peace, being alone by myself. But so Islam fitted me. So that's when I introduced to Islam. And that was like 2015. Wasn't no jail stuff, none of that. Never been to jail before that. Nah, it was just it's just really my personality. I'm really a cool dude. And I said that one time, Lano ran up like, I'm the cool dude I always win. I'm the dude in the corner, everybody flashing their money, everybody hype. I'm just over there real cool. Like, man, I want to, who is he? You know what I mean? Yeah. So being cool, aka peaceful, aka humble, all it always been my forte. So
that's what's
Islam fitted me.
I love it. Mashallah, my brother.
So what I'm gonna do, man, how I like to end the shows, man, I like to always give props, and I like to always show the love, and we honored to have you. This is what we do for the city, man. This is a culture conversation. This is our opinions and our thoughts, and this is just the way that we like to rock, man. We gotta learn how to let each other grow. We gotta learn how to be the people that we was when we was growing up, and not getting confused with the new generation and trying to be a part of the new generation. I love all those things that you said, man. This your boy Lano XL. I got 2 things to say, man. Y'all already know. Get money, stay true, get money.
And listen, man, if nobody told you today that they love you, family, let me be the first one to tell you that I love you, I love you, I love you, man. We out of here, y'all. Peace.
Peace.